should be really fun for the three of us playing, and I think my parents will have a lot of them watching us. So just probably a really special night for my family and obviously my extended family as well.
Do you let it sink in about what it means in terms of NHL history? Like in the past 30 years, it's the Stahls and the Sutters and now the Hughes.
Yeah, I knew the Stahls, but yeah, I think it's just a really good night for my parents. Just shows how hard they worked and how much they sacrificed for us. So it's kind of their night, and on the ice, it's we're gonna have to try to win a hockey game. So that's about it for us.
Jack, even before you became the number one pick here in 2019, Quinn talked a lot about your development and how he thought you could ascend to where you are. What does it mean to have that kind of support from who's basically an older brother, but you guys mesh so well together, you're so tight? What does it mean to you just to have this support?
Yeah, he's not basically an older brother. He is my older brother,
Yeah.
So, I think he was a guy, definitely when I was struggling early, and, when I was coming up, he was number one guy that would believe in me. He always believed in me, always thought I'd be special, and just a guy that was always standing by my side. And I'm lucky I got such a good older brother, and he's just number one belief system and always there for me.
Are there any unresolved debts? Quinn said he had the videotape because somebody liked to cheat. Are there any unresolved debts?
I don't know about right now, but I do know that tonight's going to be a really good game. I think I said it the other day. It was probably the first time where both our teams are really competitive. So I think tonight's really exciting, and hopefully stakes are like this for the next bunch of years.
What has allowed Luke to ascend so quickly? He started showing it at Michigan, but his game has just taken off.
Yeah, I think he took the same path as Quinn, 2 years at school and then come in and step right in and do really well. So, he's got really good abilities on the ice, but I think his confidence and, his belief in himself is what keeps him going. So he's going to be a great player for a lot of years, and he's come in here and done a great job for us.
What have you seen of Travis Green? Coached here, returns tonight as well. You got the number one power play. How has he meshed in with the unit and you guys?
Yeah, Greener's been great. I think a lot of details, really pushing us up the mountain, not letting us get complacent. We've been playing well, but we're always pushing to get better and keep it moving. But he's done a really good job of connecting with our players and using our strengths to what they are. We don't have big shooters in the power play or whatnot, but we use our feet and our brains, and he's done a really good job of putting us in place to succeed.
Jack, it's pretty cool to have one kid play in the NHL. You have three siblings. Obviously, there's a lot of pride in it. You guys are very close as individuals, a lot of respect. How does it happen?
Yeah, it's I don't know, man. It's a lot of hard work. Definitely a little bit of luck along the way. 3 kids is, for one kid to get to the NHL, it's really hard. So for three in one family to, all be playing in one game tonight, that's really special and just, really exciting. I think we should have a lot of fun, and this is the first of many, but it's just a really special night.
Quinn said the number 43 has always been special to him and for Luke as well, but you go 86. How does that happen?
Just luck of the draw. I don't know.
You mentioned the way that Quinn helped you early in your career. Have you used some of that in the way that you can support Luke early in his career?
Yeah, for sure, but different scenarios. Luke comes in and he's rolling right away, so, he's a really confident kid and he's playing well, and the boys love him. So as much as, I want to be the older brother, I'm right in the mix, so I'm just kind of his teammate and his buddy and letting him do his thing. So that's about all I can do.
When you see all the hard work he puts into the offseason, how nice has it been for you to see how well he's played to start this year and how big a part he's been of Vancouver's team success? Yeah,
I think he was probably the most dialed in and focused he's been ever at this point. This summer he was really focused, and I think he was really disappointed with how his team did last year, and obviously he took on a leadership role and he's now the captain, and I think it was just a really good thing, where it all came in at one time, and he was just his focus, his drive is at an all-time high. Obviously, he gets to see they make coaching changes, and I think it was all moving in the right direction, and and it kind of just kicked in for him. So I think the goal scoring obviously is what everyone sees, and it's kicked off, and the minutes are the same. But I think he's just been probably the driving force for that team, and a big reason why they're so good to start the year.
How do you defend against him when he's at the point and has the ability to elude you and get down the wall and create opportunities?
Yeah, you definitely got to slow play it. Just like all the good defensemen in the league, you can't be rushing out at them because they'll just make you look silly, So just slow play him and try to, limit his time and space. And it's easier said than done because he's going to get the puck, but they got a bunch of good players on that team, so we're going to have to be really, cautious who's on the ice and where we put them in spots.
Quinn says he has Dad on speed dial after games, and sometimes your dad has to talk him off the ledge. Talk to him often. How big a part, your family supporting Lindsay is great, but how big a part is your dad in all this?
He's, we're lucky we have, such a smart guy, hockey-wise, to, be there and support us and, talk us through things. So I know Quinn likes to talk things through, but it's just great that, we have a support system there, but, also like a guy that's as knowledgeable as he is. It's just like, we get both the best worlds there.
What about the points? He's got a couple more. Is that a thing?
Of course, yeah.
Of course.
But, I missed a few games, so, it'd be different if I was coming in with all the games, but he's doing really well, and I'm sure he'll keep a pace like that all year, so I better get my butt moving.
Zach, you got to give your mom some love too. Your mom and dad are on the NHL Network. Yesterday, your dad said he keeps his emotions in check. Where your mom says sometimes she'll cheer a little bit. What about your mom's success and what you guys? Because she played.
Yeah, my mom's. A lot of the times my dad was on the road, and my mom was left with us, so she was just as influential, if not more, than my dad. So she was always there for us, and now she's a support system and someone we can lean on. But back then she'd be definitely not afraid to tell us how we played.
What about her hockey? How much was that an influence growing up? I mean, she was a highly regarded hockey player.
Yeah, it was good. Like I said, she was there to tell us how we played and help drive us up the mountain. So she was always good for us. Thanks guys.
Thank you.